Mikel Arteta, the mastermind behind Arsenal's resurgence, is about to face one of the most pivotal moments in his managerial career when he takes on Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League semi-finals. The Gunners will host PSG in the first leg this Tuesday, and Arteta's task is nothing short of monumental. Not only does he have to lead his team to just their second-ever Champions League final, but he must do so against someone who has been a major influence on his football journey, his close friend and former mentor, Luis Enrique. In a high-stakes encounter that promises drama on and off the field, Arteta will face a coach who helped shape his understanding of football, both as a player and as a manager. Enrique, the former Barcelona star and current PSG manager, has been a key figure in Arteta's career development. Together with Pep Guardiola, Enrique played a huge role in Arteta's transition from the pitch to the dugout, a transformation that has already begun paying dividends with Arsenal's newfound dominance. It was at Barcelona where Arteta's professional career began, and Enrique, who was a senior player at the time, provided the young Spaniard with valuable lessons that would go on to define his managerial style at Arsenal. He was extremely supportive with the young players. He was one of the main characters by far. I have really good memories of him, Arteta reminisced. Arteta's admiration for Enrique is evident, especially when it comes to how the PSG managers' teams play. What I love about him is wherever he's been. As a player or a manager, his fingerprints are all over the place. Arteta explained, "You can sense it's his team with the way his players behave, the way they want to attack and dominate games." This season, Arteta's Arsenal did manage to get one over on Enrique's PSG, winning 2-0 at the Emirates in October during the group stages. However, that was far from the complete picture, as PSG have undergone a significant transformation under Enrique's leadership. One of his most notable decisions came when he dropped Ousmane Dembélé for disciplinary reasons ahead of their clash with Arsenal, a bold gamble that paid off in spectacular fashion, as the French winger has since been in the form of his life. Arteta, who is no stranger to making tough calls, respects Enrique's decision-making. I admire his honesty. He will look in your eyes and tell you what he thinks. In the end, players appreciate that. An unbelievable personality, huge character, huge energy. I learned a lot of things from him. For me, he's one of the best coaches in the world and someone who helped me a huge amount. I have the utmost respect both for how he is as a person and his way of working. Enrique, in turn, has nothing but praise for Arteta. He is one of the best coaches at the moment, Enrique said, acknowledging the monumental transformation Arteta has overseen at Arsenal. He changed Arsenal's fortunes from a somewhat winless streak to one of the best teams in the world that is competing for titles. However, there will be no time for friendship when the two managers face off in what promises to be an intense and high-pressure tie. Both men share a deep respect for each other, but once the whistle blows, the focus will be entirely on securing a spot in the final. For Arsenal, this Champions League semi-final is a defining moment. The Gunners have never won the prestigious European competition, with their closest brush coming in 2006 when they were defeated by Barcelona in the final. Since then, they have only had sporadic success on the continental stage, and Arteta knows this could be the moment to cement his legacy. Despite the Gunners' recent dip in form in the Premier League, where they effectively handed the title to Liverpool after a series of disappointing draws, Arteta's men have found their rhythm in Europe. Arsenal's recent 5-1 aggregate demolition of defending champions Real Madrid in the quarterfinals was nothing short of sensational. The victory has injected the team with newfound confidence, and they'll be hoping to recreate the same intensity when they face PSG. One of the key factors in Arsenal's success in the Champions League this season has been the electric atmosphere at the Emirates. The fans have been instrumental in driving the team forward, and forward Leandro Trossard believes that the home support will once again be crucial. With the home crowd behind us, there needs to be an electric atmosphere, and they will push us forward, Trossard said. "We want the same as last time. The fans were incredible in the home game against Madrid. If we can do that again, it would be amazing." While Arsenal have had their own injury woes, with key players like Kai Havertz and Gabriel Jesus sidelined, the squad has remained resilient. In the absence of the suspended Thomas Partey, Arteta will rely on his versatile players to step up, with Mikel Merino expected to move back into midfield from his makeshift forward role. On the